you waiting for? Cut me free.
I'm waiting for dramatic effect.
Cut me free. He's taken control of the security overrides. I have the sequence generator, but without the terminal in my office, it's useless.
Your terminal has been destroyed. Give me the sequencer.
What? Oh, yes, of course. It's useless. Half the code won't get you anywhere. We're trapped in here.
Why couldn't this appear earlier in the game? Do you realize how many electrical gates I've ran into?
There's always a way out. Always.
Also, hello here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Batman Arkham Asylum. In the previous episode, we followed the trail to Warden Sharp and met some super hot lady villains along the way. Yeah, that's fun. But anyway, now we're moving over here, and we finally got this doodad. Yeah! So basically how this works is that you're going to use the one thumbstick to try to pick up the frequency, and use the other one to figure it out. It's a little bit hard to describe, like, without you actually playing it for yourself, but the little wavy thingy and will be a bit more stable, and the green will be more green as you get closer to it. It's a little difficult to describe, but I will say, it is way cooler in Arkham City on Wii U, and unfortunately, don't think I'll ever be able to record that version because Wii U gamepads or gamepad capture cards are impossible to find.
So, you've discovered my true face, detective. Please keep it a secret. Get me out of here! You rescued the wrong warden. He's an imposter. You know how many freaks are in this place.
There's an imposter among us. Did you get the reference? Did you get the joke? Did you get the clever joke? Alright, is there... Ah, there is. I was thinking there was a thingy in here. So we go over here, blow up the door, and we get a Riddler trophy. Riddler trophies are excellent back scratchers. Does anybody ever use a back scratcher? Because, like, I don't know about other people, but, like, I've never really had a problem reaching anywhere on my back. I also have, like, really long arms, so I may also be a freak. Yeah, I'm a freak! Aw, freak out! And also this guy. He's pretty interesting. I can't remember the name for the life of me, but we will see it on screen later in the game, so I'll be sure to point out when that happens. But this particular guy is noteworthy, because prior to the release of Arkham Asylum, Rocksteady held a contest with fans to determine like a little fun little promotional thingy. They did a contest, and the winner had their face in the game. And the winner was that person. So yay! Whoever won that got to have their face in Arkham Asylum forever, and it's super awesome. That always makes me wonder, like, how well things like that age over time. So, I don't know much about the Insomniac Spider-Man games. I do want to get around to playing them at some point. I do have the first one. I haven't played far into it, but I do want to play a bit further into the Spider-Man games. The one unfortunate thing that I read about it was that apparently they had to patch out, like, a side quest or something in the game, because one of the developers... I was trying to counter you. One of the developers in the game had a wedding proposal, like, in Spider-Man PS4, and apparently they had to patch it out close to release because the person they were proposing to said no. Can you imagine how tragic that is?
Surprise! You know, Bats, I always thought there was a spark between us. Well, now there is. I know
Oh no, we've been double dared! I have been waiting 11 years to say that joke! I am not kidding! Okay, story time. This was around the time when I first started making videos and things like that, and the thing was, I watched a gameplay video for this game because I was curious about it, especially with Arkham City coming out for Wii U and things like that. I didn't really see much about Arkham Asylum, so I was looking up videos for it, and one of the first ones I looked up was the Harley Quinn boss fight. And so when it got to that point, and when Harley Quinn says, "Come and get me, Bats! I double dare you!" My first thought was, oh man, if I ever make videos, I'm gonna be all like, oh no, we've been double dared. I've been waiting 11 years to say that, and it was totally worth it! Yeah! I need to get a life. Oh, you have no idea how satisfying that feels. Okay, moving on. We have some bad guys to deal with, and now they're all defeated.
That's not fair, Bad Brain. Was that as easy as it looked? Huh. Well, it won't be so easy trying to catch me. Mwah!
My brain is big and smart. Okay, there's a thing over here. I swear I practiced before making these videos. Okay. Yeah, trying to explain what I was trying to do to thing earlier was that when you move the left thumbstick, the little wavy thingy would become a bit more stable and the color would change more green and things like that. That'll be your sign to do stuff, and then eventually it'll go like that, and you'll be able to do it. Now, this is honestly one of my favorite things about Arkham City on Wii U, because what they did in that version was that they had like a little mini game on the gamepad where you would try to scan into it without, you would try to like scan for different parts on the computer, while these red lasers would try to catch you and things like that. It was really cool. I really liked how they did that in that version. That is still like probably one of the coolest third-party Nintendo console games ever, and like it makes me so sad that like it didn't really get talked about that much after.
Look who's finally turned up, the Dark Knight himself. How's it hanging, Babs? Got a little problemo for you. See those two guards over there?
I know. Whee!
Aw, he ain't having any fun. Too bad. Loser, loser, loser. Ha!
Alright, I guess I'll save people or whatever. Alright. So, the first thing we got to do. That is electricity. Electricity is commonly known for being painful. I should have learned that by now, but I never learned my lesson. Where's the thing for that one? Where is it? I'm a genius.
Wow, that's a nice toy you got there, Babs. Can I have one?
Where is the thing? There we go.
No fair, that's cheating, Babs. Time to turn up the pressure.
Alright, we got the other one. I believe the electrical thingy on the other one will go towards the door, so you don't want to focus on that one too much right now. Let's go over here, focus on everything, so we got that one, and we did it!
Time for me to go, Babs. I'll miss you. Not. Oh, and now you have only 30 seconds to get out. Bye-bye.
Need to get the security gate down. Hurry!
And now we have to worry about it. We can move the camera during these things?
You're safe now.
We can move the camera during these things. I never knew that.
Doors, we got out of the room.
She won't get away. I'll stop her and then her boyfriend.
Good. Listen, I'll go try and get the ventilation system working. If you find her, don't go easy on her. From me.
You expecting congratulations? Come on.
It's like when Cobra and I were playing Sly Cooper for the first time, and I realized that you could, like, use the thumbsticks to move the character heads around and things like that. Silly things like that in cutscenes are some of my favorite things ever. Alrighty then, where's our next objective?
Taped patient evaluation 1. Patient name is Victor Zaz. Diagnosed clinically insane after the murder of at least 20 women in the Gotham area. Hello, Victor. I'm Dr. Cassidy. Seeing as this is our first session, let's spend some time getting to know each other.
I don't need to know you, Miss Cassidy. Everything is meaningless.
Don't you think that's a very negative outlook on life, Victor?
You've no doubt read my file.
Yes, I have. It says you come from a wealthy family, that your parents died, and how you lost all the money gambling.
And none of it matters.
Why do you keep saying that, Victor?
Because the only thing that does matter is the mark. Have you seen my work, Miss Cassidy?
If you're referring to the marks on your...
Of course I need my talent marks. And I have a space for yours. Do you want to see where?
After running around like an idiot for a bit, I can safely say I don't remember what this one does. It doesn't seem to do anything at the moment. We can go up there, but it doesn't do anything for us right now. But there is an explosive gel wall right there, so if we do go up there and there's no wall, but there is on your game, that's the reason why. And we can pull that thing down. Hopefully this actually leads to where we need to go. If it's just a Riddler trophy, I'm going to be somewhat mildly inconvenienced. Sure, that's it. This looks familiar. I'm going to assume this is the correct way. Or it's just a Riddler trophy. Joy! Joy to the world, this pipe is leaking. Alright, so I got a bit turned around. I can honestly say I don't remember what exactly you do in the other room, because I feel like there is something more to it, but I guess we're going this way instead. So yeah, let's go over this way. And we saw earlier in the video how to take over those electrical gates, in case you're confused about that. It's in the upwards area. We do the back claw and go upwards. And I swear I practiced for this video. I do apologize if I seem a little scatterbrained. I'm not as familiar with this area as I thought I was. And I feel bad because normally I try practicing for these things like crazy so that, like, this doesn't happen. Does anybody else ever practice for videos? I know James says that he doesn't. But, like, I don't know. Like, it's just always something that I've always liked doing for Let's Plays, so I could feel like I'm a bit more prepared for trying to be useful. So that rather than running around like an idiot for a bit, I can be like, alright, so we're being, as we go down this hallway, this is how this mechanic works, and this is how you do this puzzle, and there are going to be collectibles over this way you watch out for. All the fun stuff.
Here he comes, Mr. J!
Excellent. I'll leave it to you then, my dear.
Get him!
So over on the right side over there, we can see a shell block that's all frozen and stuff like that. That is Mr. Freeze. So, the interesting thing about this is that Rocksteady decided on the villains that appear in this game based on motivations. So, we got Harley Quinn in the game because she's Joker's girlfriend, and in this day and age you kind of have to have a Joker and Harley Quinn together and things like that. You got Bane because of his connections to the Titan formula. You got... yeah. I could go on, but that's basically the point. They decide on the villains based on what was necessary for the story. So, one villain that was going to appear in this game, but Rocksteady decided against midway through the development, was Mr. Freeze. Now, Mr. Freeze is a pretty popular Batman villain, so it is a bit of a shame that he didn't make an appearance in this game. But the thing about Mr. Freeze is that he doesn't actually have motivation against Batman or Joker. So, Rocksteady felt that he didn't really have that much of a place in the story for Arkham Asylum. Owie, I got to him. So that's the reason why he doesn't make an appearance in this game outside of the riddle over there. I am happy that he does appear in future games, and that he does have a pretty good purpose in those games too. So it is a little unfortunate they couldn't find a place for him in this one, but he does get properly used later down the line. I wonder if that's the same mindset for Catwoman, because, like, Catwoman, like, I'm gonna be blunt, Catwoman probably is my favorite Batman character of all time, because she's hot, and I love Catwoman, so... Yeah, unfortunately Catwoman doesn't appear in this game outside of the riddle, but stay tuned for future games if we ever make more Let's Plays after this one. This might be my last Let's Play ever. Dun dun dun! It's not. I have thought about what it would be like eventually down the road to have a final video, because I do have an idea for what I would want to do for like an absolute final video ever. That's not going to be for a long time though, so I don't want to go into detail about that right now, but I do have a few ideas for what I would do for like my last year making videos. The thing is though, like I have no idea when that would happen, because I have so many ideas for other games I would want to make videos for, that I could theoretically keep doing this for like years into the future. So that's a thing, but at the same time I also know that I'm also getting busier because I'm getting older and things like that, so there's always that mindset of quitting while you're ahead and things like that. I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually.
He's done it again. I don't believe it. I'm on my way now.
Oops, change of plans, kiddo.
But I tried my best.
Sorry, but there is no prize for second place. I'm afraid you're off the party list. Better luck next time.
No! Die, you big ugly bat! Hey, hands off the merchandise. That's my party list.
Quiet. Why the smiles next to certain names?
You're the detective, you tell me. Huh?
Get it?
You won't find Mr. J. He's in the secret lab in the gardens and... Oh, crap!
Yep, I know.
Damn. Well, he'll